हाय 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 फॉर जॉइनिंग। आज का दिन है अक्टूबर 27th। अभी टाइम इन इंडिया इज 8:45 a.m. Okay. In a resounding celebration of athleticism, education and sports minister Atishi inaugurated the Delhi State School Games 2023 at Chhatrasal Stadium. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal met Nigerian High Commissioner to India Ahmed Soole and discussed about health and education sectors. Soole praised the government schools and hospitals. The Delhi Startup Policy aspires to establish Delhi as a global innovation hub by 2030 and offers collateral-free loans, expert guidance, and support for students. Additionally, the imminent Delhi Bazaar portal aims to connect with customers globally. Delhi government unleashes ambitious plan to support 15,000 startups by 2030. Dr. Sandeep Pathak, in the coming days, a strong organization of Aam Aadmi Party will be built in Chandigarh. For this, meetings will be held with volunteers in every ward and village, and suggestions will be taken from the volunteers. CM Bhagwant Mann will campaign in favor of Aam Aadmi Party candidates in Madhya Pradesh today. Will host road shows for party candidates in 3 assembly seats of Bundelkhand. केरल आशा वर्कर्स के बाद अब आंगनबाड़ी वर्कर्स ने हेल्पर 2 दिन की हड़ताल पर अपनी मांगों को लेकर केरल में किया प्रदर्शन। हरियाणा में ये air quality index nears 247 due to increasing incidence of stubble burning in Haryana, Kaithal. Aam Aadmi Party Bus Mitra campaign in city gains traction. The party will urge the Pune Mahanagar Parivahan Mahamandal Limited (PMPML) administration to increase the number of buses in the consideration of the city's growing population. May Punjab Bolda Dha debate on November 1st will seek answers from the parties for their sins against the Punjab. The CM Bhagwant Mann. The opposition political parties of Punjab who have been in power till now will present their side. Each party will get 30 minutes. Professor Nirmal Chaura will host the program. Auction of sacred model of Sri Harmandir Sahib by PMO unfortunate. पीएम ने AAP ने बोला है। आपको पता होगा हरमंदर साहिब was given to Prime Minister as a gift by अकाली दल when he visited Punjab. इसको अभी PMO is auctioning it off. पीएम श्री एक पीएम श्री नाम की एक स्कीम है। पीएम श्री this scheme is made mandatory now for all state government schools seeking to avail central funds. Bengal is among 6 states that are yet to join the पीएम श्री। इससे क्या होता है कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो लोग पीएम श्री स्कीम में ज्वाइन है उन्हीं लोगों को सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट पैसा देती है, बाकी लोगों को पैसा नहीं देते। The other 5 states who have not joined the PMC are the Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Bihar, Delhi, and Kerala. Gujarat High Court has said that the situation improves on paper but not on the ground. Court pulls up authorities for not following its orders. GSL SA reports highlights various shortcomings in the implementation. इसमें क्या है कि about the menace of the cattle menace in Gujarat in the city. After going through a report on the issue, referring to the report, the High Court said that the situation might have improved on paper, but the ground reality is alarming. Farmers in Karnataka's Hubli brought a crocodile at the premises of the state-run Hubli Electricity Supply Company to protest against the acute power cuts. ITR filings climb up by 90% in 9 years to 6.37 crores in AY 2021-2022. Government ने बोला है India will reduce fossil fuel dependence, cut import bills by $29 billion through biogas adoption. Report ने बोला है PM Modi inaugurates 37th National Games in Goa, says spending on sports increased threefold in 9 years. EC asks government not to undertake Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in poll-bound states till December 5th. Bank fraud case, ED attaches assets worth over 70 crores of DHFL promoters Vadvans. Dehradun to Missouri in just 15 minutes. Uttarakhand plans India's longest ropeway connectivity for 2 cities. Time series data of direct taxes show improved taxpayer complaints in India. It seems 295% increase in ITRs filed by individual taxpayers with a gross total income of rupees 5 lakh to 10 lakh. 291% in ITRs filed by individual taxpayers with gross income total income of rupees 10 lakhs to 25 lakh. The data further indicates increase in net direct tax collections from 6.38 lakh crore in financial year 2013-2014 to 16.61 lakh crore in financial year 2022-2023. इसमें क्या फायदा मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. Disqualification filed against 16 Shiv Sena MLAs. Maharashtra Assembly Speaker posts the matter for further hearing on 2nd November. RBI proposes to bar recovery agents from calling borrowers between 8 a.m. Before 8 a.m. after 7 p.m. Election Commission of India issues showcase notices to Assam CM Hemant Biswa Sharma for allegedly violating Model Code of Conduct guidelines during the election campaign in Chhattisgarh. Congress has complained about his alleged communal statements against MLA Mohammad Akbar. Women commandos to guard 35 booths in Mohit Bastar division. In India, it seems pollution is rising at a breakneck speed of 28% year on year from 2014, it seems. Mumbai Nagpur highway, man begins fast atop 300 feet phone tower over Maratha Kota. Israel taps Pegasus spyware marker to track hostages in Gaza Strip. Um, Israel to pay compensation for ships damaged in Gaza war. Mobile internet ban in Manipur extended till October 31st. Delhi government has announced the following new minimum wage rates. The skilled workers' monthly pay grew by 312 rupees from 20,903 to 21,215. Semi-skilled workers' monthly pay grew by 286 rupees from 18,993 to 19,279 rupees. 2023 Economics Nobel and how it relates to India's qualified and underpaid women. Claudia Golden showed that more women join the labor force as country develops economically, except under certain conditions. More women than men were enrolled in higher education in India in 2020-2021 as per the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation Report. Yet the labor force participation rate LFPR among women with secondary education or higher was 29.2%, less than the half that of male peers as per the PLFS report of 2022-2023. The reasons for this apparent contradiction was explained by Claudia Golden, the Nobel Prize-winning economist from Harvard University. In a 1994 working paper, she pointed out that married women's labor moves from farms into offices with an increase in education of the women, causing the LFPR to trace a U-shaped curve and as education or GDP increases. As per her results, the female LFPR will rise as the country transitions from middle to high income, but only if well-paying formal sector jobs are available, explained labor economist Farzana Afridi, a professor of economics at the Indian Statistical Institute in Delhi and research fellow at IZA Institute of Labor Economics. Given that more than 90% of India's workers are in informal sector, getting more women into the labor force means getting them paid work, says Ashwini Deshpande, professor and head of the Department of Economics at Ashoka University. A 20% hike in salary for Anganwadi workers to be announced in budget, says Maharashtra mein Lodha. A long wait for wages gratuity for Anganwadi workers for Telangana is going to end because of the elections. Mumbai may phase 1 of Metro Line 3 likely to be operational by year end. Are Indians struggling to pay their bills? एक ऑलरेडी मैंने बोल दिया. एक लाइफ साइकिल हाइपोथेसिस मॉडल एक शुरू किया था फ्रैंको मोडिग्लियानी एंड रिचर्ड ब्रूमबर्ग. इसको अभी इंडिया में एक कंपनी इज यूजिंग दिस एज ए मॉडल टू टॉक अबाउट हाउ इन इंडिया पीपल आर एबल टू pay their bills or not pay their bills. So इसमें ये बताया गया कि in India the overall bank credit in financial area grew by 15%. The growth in these unsecured loans worth 10,000 rupees to 50,000 zoomed by a staggering 48%. And the defaults are creeping up in India, while the overall bad loans in the retail sector is below 1.5 sector in the in the tiny personal loan category. It has soared to 88.1% already. To make matters worse, according to the report, the share of lending to the people who are already past their due dates has nearly doubled from 12% in financial year 19 to 23% in financial year 23. In India अभी एक नया नया साक्षत लोन्स शुरू हुआ है. Google Pay is giving it. Buy now, pay later schemes are increasing day by day. This is going to add more burden on India, it seems. RSS's All India Executive Board meeting to be held in Bhuj, Gujarat from November 5th to November 7th. Prime Minister Narendra Modi performs Jal Pujan of Nilwande Dam and dedicates a canal network of the dam to the nation. Climate change likely impacted human populations around 5,500 years ago, study ने बोला है. 41 incidents in 9 months are urged on by BJP leaders. Maharashtra has emerged as India's communal tinderbox. Madhya Pradesh police have registered 11 cases against a reporter for story on a minister. The editor is saying that it is totally unbelievable that 11 cases were filed against me. Over 100 Muslim homes between 50 and 60 years old have been razed for rail project in UP's Madura. Hindi homes have been kept intact. Only the Muslim homes have been razed. Muslims main target of UP anti-conversion law. District courts refuse bail as conspiracy theory becomes law. Study बता रही है. How bail orders by district court judges refute religious conversion cases filed by UP police. Um, mm, a study of 101 FIRs registered under the Uttar Pradesh Prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of the Religion Act in 2021 showed that more than half were in response to the complaints by third parties, which means they may have no legal standing and should not have been registered by the police. Most of the third parties were Hindutva outfits that were using the law to harass Christians, while the police registered cut copy paste FIRs based on prior information and saying bad things about the Hindu religion. A study of the 37 bail orders shows judges are rejecting allegations of forced conversions under Uttar Pradesh Prohibition of Unlawful Conversions of Religious Act 2021. They have pointed to poor investigations cases where those accused are Hindu and FIRs based on complaints by third parties who are not victims but Hindu extremists. Read फिर इसके बाद except one, all the accused of love jihad under UP's 2-year-old anti-conversion law were Muslim, jailed for 3 months to 1.7 years, with lower courts mostly refusing bail. According to a study of 22 first information reports over the 3 months, all were consensual relationships. The FIRs filed when families found out our relationships went wrong. In 10 cases of mass conversions, even when there were no prima facie evidence of conversion, the accused spent between 11 days to 3 months in prison in UP. A violent protest in New Delhi's Jamia Millia Islamia University almost 4 years ago on 13th December 2019 started a 2-month hesitation against India's contentious new citizenship law. For 8 months after the district court judge discharged students of Jamia for the lack of evidence and 6 months after Delhi High Court reversed the order, the trial was proceeding with one hearing a month. After reporting the infirmities earlier this year, why a case lacking evidence after 3.5 years of investigation is being prosecuted by the Delhi police. Very interesting चीज है कि the historic Women's Reservation Bill is also a promise to about 179 male MPs to keep their seats safe for now, who risk losing their seats if the law was immediately implemented with no caveats. गवर्नमेंट ने ऑलमोस्ट लिटरली बोल दिया द बिल which seeks to reverse reserve as nearly as maybe to quote article 330A and 332A a third of the seats for women in Lok Sabha state legislative assemblies and the Delhi legislative assembly has been passed by both the upper and lower houses of parliament with near unanimity and only two members opposing.